Hey there, thanks for stopping by. Right here, you can see a screenshot of the current value of the positions I own in my Fidelity account. They're all YieldMax funds. And you can see I'm part of the AMZ Army. The AMZ position is by far and away the biggest position at 733 shares. You can see a value of about $15,400. And then I have these smaller positions. And today I did buy 100 shares of Ulty. And this is the cash value of my Fidelity account, $11,700. You can see it down 4% or almost $500. And on this screenshot, when you add up the value of those 5 positions, it comes to $17,947. Why? Because I'm using $6,200 of Fidelity's margin. What does that mean? If you take this 17,900 minus the margin, you get my cash value of $11,700. And now we're looking at today's gain and losses for my 5 positions. I'm a new investor, started in April with $100. Just so you have some background, I don't have much background, but this is a bloody red day in my opinion. AMZ almost dropping $400 from my 733 shares, and everything else was just down. So almost down $500 total. I know it's only one day, so I'm not going to worry too much, but that's a big chunk of change for this size of portfolio to be down for a day. And now we're looking at a screenshot of these 5 positions of the total gain or loss of these positions total. And you can see AMZ is down $760, my main position, but I've gained about close to $700 of dividends. So even with the dividends paid, I'm still down $760. So it's almost a wash. I'm hoping AMZ can recover. We've got plenty of time left before the next dividend. And Tesla is the only other one that I have received a dividend. The other 3 positions I just bought within the past 14 days or so. So you can see Tesla is up $22. I only have the 38 shares. It paid me $31 last dividend. I think with that I bought 7 more shares. That's why it's at 38. But that's the only green I have right now. Last month I only had 3 positions of AMZ, Tesla, and Crash. I got rid of Crash and I bought the AMDY, the AMD position right there. And again, UTLY, I just bought this morning 100 shares. And then YMAG, I bought 3 shares, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. All right, and then quickly going through all 5 positions. Screenshot here is AMDY. You can see how many shares I have, the average cost. But this is what was killing us today. You know, today's gain or loss, $61. The total gain, only $68. So it's just a huge blow to this position right here. And here with AMZ, my core positions, shout out to the AMZ Army. You can see my average cost right here is $22.05. It finished at $21.01, so down $1 total. And you can see the total gain or loss, or the total loss is $760. And here's the Tesla position, my only green position. You can see I'm up $22, but today it lost almost $18. You can see I guess I bought okay at $16.06. We're still up a little bit on this position, but I only have 38 shares. And here's Ulty, which I bought this morning about an hour after the market opened. I bought it at $13.22. I think at that time it was down 21 cents. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. But who would have known it would have dropped another 30 cents? Live and learn, I guess. That's what being a new investor is all about. Just live and learn, I guess. And then YMAG, my smallest position, only have about 3 shares. So I don't really count that at all, but it's just there as a placeholder. I intend on increasing this position in the future. Now, my short-term goal is to try and get a $1,000 of dividend per month by the end of this year. I don't know if I can do it, but this is where I started in May, $15, June, $135, July, made it to almost $580 with 745 shares. Now, currently, I have 910 shares. So just simple math, the more shares, the more dividends. It's all about picking the right ETF. So if we all knew how to do that perfectly, we'd all be making a lot of money. For me, like I said, I'm starting at the bottom. So $579 last month, August, if I keep that 77 cents per share that I had in July, that 910 shares at 77 cents would put me just over $700 in dividends. So I'm probably going to add a few more shares before the next X date of, I believe, whatever it is, August 6th, for the majority of these YieldMax funds. So I'll definitely, hopefully, be getting more than $700. And then for September, I guess the goal would be trying to get to close to $800 as I can. I will be depositing or adding more of my own money to the brokerage account to try and pump up that total. And if you look right up here, this BP, this buying power, I still have about $6,500 of margin as is right now. But you can see I'm already using $6,200 of margin. Using margin doesn't bother me because I've already taken out a $6,500 personal loan that's in my brokerage account that bought a lot of these shares. So I'm using leverage on leverage. So I'm going to deposit a small chunk of money. I'm going to have it sit there. It'll reduce my margin, but I should have plenty of buying power in case, I want to pull the trigger on something. So stay tuned for my next video and we'll see how much I do deposit. I'm still thinking about how much of my own money to put in because I really want to get this dividend machine going. $1,000 a month in dividends, just the short-term goal. I want to pump it up a couple years, a year, who knows, 10,000 a month. But I got to start low, inch this up a couple hundred or at least 100 a month for the next 2 or 3 months. That's my short-term goal. And of course, we want the market to be green. But who knows about the rest of this year? It's going to be choppy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.